Hello, this is Ian with DC Digital, and today we're going to be showcasing our DC-25T-DN-BCD-NEMA Paint Booth Auto Shop Countdown Timer. So what the customer aims to accomplish by utilizing this product is to set how long the items get painted inside of paint booths in auto shops. And how it works is the client sets the desired time to count down from via our BCD rotary switches, which can be located on the inside at the bottom of the enclosure, and then starts the countdown via their own plug-and-play input devices. So now I'm going to showcase the functions of this unit and how it is meant to work and how the user sets up their own time to count down from. So right now we have our plug-and-play device that is connected via a gasket, which the wires are connected via a terminal block on the inside of the enclosure at the top. We're going to showcase what that looks like in a minute, but I'm going to press down on the start and stop button right here. And as you can see, it is counting down via 99 seconds, and it can only count down from seconds and tenths and hundredths of a second. There's no minutes, there's no hours. So I'm going to press down on this again to stop the countdown. And as you can see, as I press down it stops the count right where it's at 75 seconds. And if I press down on it again, it'll start it all over again, but it won't reset the count. So it is set to count down at 99 seconds because that is how the BCD rotary switches are set. That allows us to set what time the countdown is meant to count down from. So now I'm going to showcase how the user can get inside of the enclosure and set their own time to count down from, as well as showcase the terminal block and showcase how the input devices get put in. So first things first, I'm going to power down this whole unit. So now I'm going to take our Phillips head screwdriver, and this allows us to unscrew the front cover so that we can get into the main unit and set our countdown. We're just going to unscrew each of the front corners so that way we can remove the front cover. So as you can see, this is what the inside of the enclosure looks like. As you can see, we now have access to our BCD rotary switches, and we can also input our own devices, our own plug-and-play devices via this terminal block right here. And as you can see, each screw is inside the terminal block is numbered from 1 to 4. These are our terminals, and each terminal has its own specific function. For this demonstration, we're not going to showcase what they all look like, but I'm going to give an example. If we have the plug-and-play device set to terminal 1, so they would input the red wire on 1 and then the black wire to 4. And this is our start and stop for terminal 1, and the terminal 4 is just the common wire. So now I'm going to showcase how the user can set another time to count down from other than 99 seconds. So they would take a flathead screwdriver, they just insert it into the BCD rotary switch, and from there they would just turn the BCD rotary switch until they reach their desired number. So in this case, I put the first digit to count down from via just 9 seconds. And I do this by turning the BCD rotary switch from 9 to 0. And now I'm going to simply turn the unit back on. And as you can see, it is going through the cycle. It is showcasing the numbers from 0 to 9. And as you can see, it is now displaying 9 seconds that it is set to count down from. So we're just going to press down on the start and stop button again to start the countdown. And as you can see, once the countdown has reached 0, the LED lights will begin to flash, and that indicates to the user that the time has reached 0, and they can now restart from the desired BCD rotary switch that they have set it to. So quickly going over the hardware aspect of this model, as you can see, it's a NEMA 4X polycarbonate enclosure. The display size for the digits are 2.3 inches that are viewable up to a total of 120 feet away. It can count down from a grand total of 99 seconds. It can only count down via seconds and tenths and hundredths of a second. Its power type is a customer supplied 24 VDC volt wire. So in other words, it takes 24 volts to power this unit, and the customer are going to be using their own method of powering this unit, and these are what these wires are for. They allow the unit to be powered at a total of 24 volts. For mounting, we have our 4 through holes in the corners on the back of the enclosure. And last but not least, we have our BCD rotary switches, which can be located at the bottom of the enclosure that sets the countdown for seconds, as well as the terminal block that accepts PNP input devices, or plug and play input devices, I should say. So again, this is Ian with DC Digital, demonstrating our DC-25T-DN-BCD-NEMA Paint Booth Auto Shop Countdown Timer. Thanks for watching.